Okay, so we have a couple of steps that we've already covered. Step number 5 is another neat little trick that I have kind of up my sleeve to get new clients. Now, we all know what it's like to deal with clients. Whether they come to you, they may be tire kickers where they're like, they're not quite sure if they're a good fit. They're not quite sure whether they should commit to your services because you do have value, right? What you don't want to do is work for a bottom dollar client. You want to make sure that you have that value asserted for you with your reoccurring revenue. What I do at some of these stages when I feel that a client is a really good fit for our organization, but maybe they're just a little apprehensive. They could be apprehensive for a couple of things. They may be apprehensive because they're starting out. They have a low budget. They want to do the DIY approach. They want to feel all the money coming through their organization, which I think is super awesome, but they can't afford your services. But you see the potential for them to scale. You see that down the road. So you want to have that forward-facing vision, right, when it comes to attracting clients. The other thing is they may not really want to engage in a contract for your monthly services. We call them management services because maybe they've been burnt by a prior provider. You know, maybe their experience with their last bookkeeper or accountant, whatever, just wasn't that great. And they're a little apprehensive. So they trust you, but at the same time, they want to really start feeling more trust before they commit to something that's such a large agreement. So here's the little trick that I am bringing out of my sleeve right now just for you. So what we tend to do is we will offer what's called an optimizer session. Business optimizer session. If you want to use the terminology, that's great. So what we do is in these business optimizer sessions is the client pays us a set fee for no longer than an hour. So it's the only time I work on an hourly basis, but think of it like a session. It's like a coaching fee. We're not taking ownership of their bookkeeping. We are very much coaching them. Now, I come from a figure skating background. In fact, I'm still an adult figure skater. So I understand coaching. I understand what it's like to give coaching advice as well as take it, even though sometimes I didn't like it. Point your toes, Jenny, is what I always heard from my figure skating coach. Okay, so in this case, what we're able to do in these optimizer sessions is we're able to use Zoom, which is a screen sharing platform, if anybody knows, as well as video conferencing. And we're able to host this virtually. So I'm not going to a client's place of business to, look at their bookkeeping and hold their hand. I'm doing it virtually. I'm doing it on my time and on my rate. And what we do is literally pop the hood. Maybe they're on QuickBooks Online. Maybe they're on Xero. Maybe they're on FreshBooks. Maybe they're on Zoho Books. Whatever the case is, we have knowledge of these. And what we do is we have the client share their screen and we literally walk through and we teach them and we tell them exactly what to do. Now, this is a great way to show your value while being paid. Because I think what many of you have probably already experienced at this point is you're already providing optimizer sessions for free. You're giving out free advice, trying to think that that client is going to come to you and convert, when guess what? All they want is that information, and probably they'd be more than happy to pay for it. But what you're looking for is that long-term reoccurring revenue, and right now, all they want is just a little bit of help. And maybe they'll grow into that long-term revenue model that you have. So be upfront before giving out a lot of advice, offer optimizer sessions. And that's what we do. So let me take you through, pop the hood a little bit and take you through kind of what my experience is to determine if someone should be managed services or an optimizer session. So what we have for everybody that inquires for us is a free 30-minute consultation. We call it the discovery call. And through there, we're able to quickly figure out, are they a good fit for our organization? Are they a good fit for our managed services on a monthly reoccurring basis? Or should we put them in the optimizer session section so that we can help them and be reimbursed for our advice? And maybe down the road when they're ready, they're going to convert to our managed services, which is what exactly happens. So this is a great way from the client experience. I mean, think about it from their standpoint. If they're a startup, they don't have a lot of money, this is a great way for them to get some great advice, help them, and also transition to you because you've built trust with them to take their business to the next level. I've seen from these optimizer sessions is how great they are for people, and especially awesome startups where they go, you know what, Jenny would really help me with this. You should totally call her. And so we also get referrals. Now, yes, are they the same type of client? Are they optimizer clients? Yeah, most of them are, but sometimes we get that managed services as well. But think of the long-term gain for what you pay in an optimizer session for your advice that you're probably giving away for free right now anyways, and feeling somewhat passive aggressive and upset. Rather than hurting that relationship, nurture that relationship for the exchange of value. Help them right now so that down the road, when they have built their revenue model, guess who they're looking at? You. So there we go. There's some great tips. I hope they're going to help you. There's always lots of things that are out there. Do some great Google searches, but that is really the secret sauce of what's helped me in gaining more details. And I hope the exact same success for you too. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great day. Bye.